Hi, everybody. I'm Bud Gibson. I'm the director for the Center for Digital Engagement, and also I am the director for the Digital Summer Clinic. We're on here today as part of A2 Tech 360 with our introduction to or our connection with the Digital Summer Clinic. So we have with us our co-host Sufyan, who is Sufyan Krumfla, who is a mentor in the Digital Summer Clinic, as well as Anna Milan. Now, we're going recorded today because Facebook is down, but we have some exciting guests. And Sufyan and Anna, why don't you give us a little preview of who we're going to be talking to?
Thank you, Bud, very much. We're going to talk to Mark Crawford. He's the CEO of Interplay. And we have two interns, Amanda Cowell, working with Interplay. And we have Destiny Frank, also another intern working for Interplay as well. So thank you guys for being here. Let's start by, if you can give us a little bit about your background. Where did you attend the school? What did you study? And just a brief insight into your career journey. We'll start with Mark.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here today, and happy to talk on this topic. So a little bit more about me. So I am the CEO of Interplay, but I grew up as an engineer. And so I went to the Missouri University of Science and Technology in the state of Missouri. And I got my bachelor's and master's there in mechanical engineering. Right now, I'm also pursuing a PhD at Wayne State University, part of the Global Executive Track program in the Industrial and Systems Engineering program there. And so a little bit about my journey to becoming CEO of this technology company. When I graduated from college, came here to work for Ford Motor Company and spent a lot of time in the automotive industry and learned an awful lot about working on new vehicle programs and vehicle engineering. The last part of my career at Ford was in Ford Research, where I was one of the first engineers working on Ford's autonomous vehicle program. So that was pretty exciting, learned an awful lot working on that program. And it was amazing to actually see it grow into all the different activities that it is today. After that adventure at Ford, I started working for another automotive OEM called Great Wall Motor Company in China, where I was their chief engineer for autonomous driving systems, and worked to build up a team and to develop self-driving car technology there. And finally, I decided to go out on my own and start a new company and develop this technology and tackle new problems. And that's when we started Interplay a little over a year and a half ago.
That is awesome. Amanda, just give us a little bit about your background and your attend school, and a little bit about insight about your career journey.
Sure. So my background is in mathematics, largely in pure mathematics. I received my bachelor's degree from the University of Michigan, Dearborn. And then after that, I went to get my master's degree at the University of Toledo, which I finished up earlier this year. My focus was on topological data analysis. And since I finished my master's degree earlier this year, my first role after graduating was actually with the Digital Summer Clinic and Interplay, where I worked as an intern. And largely what I did for Interplay was writing content for the blog, which sounds really simple, but it involved a lot of research onto technical concepts such as like artificial intelligence and the things that Interplay was working with. And recently Interplay offered me another internship, so I'm back with Interplay in a different role, this time as an applications analyst. So I'm still a little new to this. It's only within the last couple of weeks, so I'm still learning. But this role is a lot more technical than my original role. And in addition to working with Interplay, I'm doing a couple of other things. I'm teaching at Washtenaw Community College, and working with a local nonprofit called Educate Youth.
Great, great. What about you, Destiny?
Hi. I graduated from Eastern Michigan University at the beginning of 2020, where I got a bachelor's in computer science. There I studied simulation, animation, and gaming design. And since graduating, I've been working freelance and also had the internship this summer with the Digital Summer Clinic, where I worked with Interplay. And there I worked to create simulation and animations for their robotic technology. And I'm very excited to continue that role, which is what I'm doing right now.
That's awesome. Let me go back to Mark over here. And, I was telling Mark, that I checked the website for his company, and it is fascinating. And so can you give us more about insight about Interplay and your role there, and talk a little bit about your products over there?
Sure. Yeah, thank you. So at Interplay, we're building what we call a collaborative logistics platform. And basically that allows us to help, say, delivery companies to improve their efficiency for doing last mile delivery. And we take a little bit different approach that we think is unique to us, and we specialize and think an awful lot about how all these different systems need to collaborate together in terms of improving efficiency, helping our customers to save money. So part of what we develop is vehicle route optimization software. And so basically that means that customers can start using our technology now in order to help them find the most efficient ways to route their vehicles in order to accomplish the deliveries they need to make. Now, that technology actually provides kind of a guide path for our customers to take advantage of some of our more advanced technologies, where we start to look at how we can actually do more collaborative, say, logistics with them, which includes, providing supplemental on-demand delivery capacity. And so one of the challenges we found with our customers is that their businesses are growing rapidly. The pandemic, right, has really caused a lot of high demand for last mile delivery services. So there are plenty of times when they just don't have enough drivers and vehicles to complete the delivery for their companies. So we have some technologies that we're working on in order to help solve that. And finally, we're working on, say, delivery robots, which do operate on sidewalks and pedestrian areas. And we've come up with some really interesting ways in order to have these delivery robots to collaborate with, say, delivery vehicles, and also to collaborate with our customers' existing fleets where they have human drivers. And so collaboration actually goes across our entire platform, and we provide these services just about at every point as our customers' businesses mature and grow.
Excellent. That is awesome, actually. I am actually excited, to look at, the website and to check your product. It was awesome. Let me go back to, Amanda, and, let's a little bit talk about the summer clinic. And I know you talked about your background as a math major, but I want to know exactly, how a person with a math, major and experience was able to fit with the digital marketing, with the summer clinic and, your internship with Interplay.
Sure. So my math background, what it really trained me to do was be really good at problem solving and understanding complex concepts. And I think that's valuable no matter what you do, math or otherwise. And so my experience with the clinic, at first, it was a little different than what I expected. And but I try to go into things with an open mind. So Bud probably remembers at the beginning I kind of questioned. I was like, is my placement right for me? That sort of thing. And he encouraged me to try it out, see what happens. And I'm really, really glad that I did. So I found that digital marketing itself, it's really diverse. It involves like skills that overlap with almost every discipline. Even math. So in my case, I was surprised that my internship, I was drawing on skills that were skills I didn't necessarily know that I had developed, and were not necessarily based in math, but the ability to communicate technical concepts is a large part of what I did for Interplay. And that, I think that writing math papers largely contributed to the ability to communicate technical concepts.
This is great. And what about you, Destiny? I know you talked about a little bit about your simulation and animation background. And so tell us, why should the simulation animation student participate in the summer clinic?
Well, after I graduated, there was a lot of not really sure where I fit in, especially, I have a variety of skills and I didn't know exactly how to use them. And when this internship came along, I was very excited for the opportunity to be able to develop my skills and see what other areas and industries that they could be used for. And maybe if you learn simulation and animation and gaming, you may not know exactly where to apply or what your skills could be used for outside of those industries. So it was really exciting to get to work for Interplay with this, the robotic technology, and learning exactly how simulation helps that along with the concept, and learning how it works and the technical side of that. So that has been really exciting to get to work with and to learn more about, and also just grow my skills as a digital artist.
That is awesome. So whether you have a background in math or communication or simulation, this summer clinic that we offer is fits many different majors, and I definitely advise students and others to apply for the summer clinic. Mark, tell us about your experience with our intern from the digital summer clinic with Amanda and Destiny. How was it?
Yeah, it was a really great experience. I thought, it was going to be challenging given the pandemic and not being able to meet in person, because there's so much real interaction that happens there. But we found a way to deal with that. And I was really, happy with the tremendous work that Amanda and Destiny did for us. There were some challenging assignments. I know there was some big challenges with getting some of the things operating with simulation. There were big challenges in terms of getting up to speed to understand our technology, to be able to write about it and kind of be the voice of Interplay to the larger community. But both of Amanda and Destiny did an amazing job coming in and helping us get things going with all of the challenges that we have with, being a startup and not having a lot of resources initially, the pandemic. They came in and did an amazing job in terms of learning the technology really well, adjusting to kind of our corporate culture, and helping us to kind of move the company forward.
That is great. That is great. So Amanda, tell us, how did that summer clinic and benefited you in finding the Interplay internship and beyond that as well.
So before graduating with my master's, I was really set on a path for academia. And when I decided to transition to another path, I really felt like a fish out of water. Like, I didn't know much about working for like a company or what I could offer them or that sort of thing. And so the clinic really benefited me because I gained a bit of confidence, and it kind of made the transition less intimidating. So I believe the goal of any internship is to do that sort of thing, but the clinic offered a lot more than what I would typically expect from an internship. There was always a team of support. There was always some sort of professional development, the weekly meetings, and it really opened my eyes to a lot of the potential jobs that I didn't know existed. So the clinic benefited me not only in terms of placing me with Interplay, which I'm still working with, but also just to ease that transition in general.
Absolutely. What about you, Destiny?
I feel very grateful that I've gotten to have this experience with the digital marketing, the digital summer clinic. I feel like in myself, it gave me confidence in my ability and what I could do. Not only that, like kind of like Amanda was saying, you learn how to work with like the corporate company and how they structure their workflow, and Mark and everyone there was so great to work with and always available to help and to learn. And also with the clinic itself, it was a great mentorship program as well as an internship where, you know, you got to learn how to develop your resume or how to find jobs or where you fit in which industry you wanted to go to. And everyone was very helpful and willing to answer any questions. So it really was such a great space to grow and to learn where you want to be if you're unsure.
Great. And that takes me to my final question, actually, for Amanda and Destiny. Just a piece of advice in less than a minute. A piece of advice for students thinking about applying for the summer clinic in a word or two. Amanda.
I say, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Which one of us?
Amanda, let's start with you.
Okay. This is a great experience if you're looking for a stepping stone into a career and want to connect with a great network of people. So if that's what you're looking for, just apply.
Destiny?
I feel the same as Amanda. Definitely go for it. You know, help you build your confidence and also get you that work experience and help you get in the foot into the door into the working world.
That is awesome. We're out of time, unfortunately. Mark, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us. Amanda and Destiny as well. Thank you guys for being part of A2 Tech 360 session. I know we have another session running in less than 10 minutes. So we will be speaking with IO6. So hopefully you can join us in less than 10 minutes. Don't forget, we have a big event coming. That is in November 8 till 12, our workshop. We have a very exciting lineup, companies from Google, Sam Bernstein Law Firm, Pinterest, Skidmore Studios, and many more. So please log in and go to the website at digitalmarketingworkshop.com and check out our participant. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a great day.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.